Okay.
What's up, guys? It's Zindee.
Man, we're getting good at this.
Nailed it. I'm gonna sandwich your high five. I'm gonna sandwich your high five. Give me a high five. But this. Go like this. Go for the high five, but hit this hand instead.
High five sandwich.
Trick high five.
That's a new high five, guys. Feel free to give one of those to your friends if you want to get rid of your friends.
Quickly.
Highest of fives.
Apparently, today's video is going to be about our first kiss. Now, what I would say is, how you gonna make that into a video? And she would respond.
I would say just like this. This is the story.
I'm about to find out, guys.
He's all like, the first kiss, you know what happened? It happened.
No, it's not that. It's
I've
just
got a
like,
story to go with it. Our first kiss went a little like this. And we're gonna back this up a couple of months. So we're gonna back it on up. So it all started with Zach introducing me to YouNow. Which is the app that he broadcasts on daily.
Streaming.
Yeah, he live streams on there daily. And so I started watching his streams, I started watching some other people's streams, and then I was introduced to his friend Seth, who also broadcasted on YouNow. So I started watching some of his YouTube videos, started watching some of his stuff, and I was like, hey, this dude's really cool. Could you maybe connect me with him? I think it would be cool if we did a YouTube collaboration.
No wanting to do collaborations.
We've done collaborations before. So I was like, oh, this guy's really cool. A new person to collaborate with. So I asked Zach to put me in touch with Seth. And so he did. And I found out Seth lives in Arizona, which is where my grandma lives. I have some family out in Arizona, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, I can go out and visit family, and we can actually do the video face-to-face, which is hard to do.
The thing that she didn't know is the time that she was going out there. I forget how we found this out, but we found out that we were going to be there the same exact time. I know we found this out, because I started talking to Zach about doing a collaboration with Seth, and he's like, actually, I'm going out there too in the beginning of March. I'm going out there to do some collaborations with Seth. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's my grandma's birthday. Like, the days you're gonna be out there, that's my grandma's birthday. We planned this trip to go out there and to do this collaboration. And while we were out there filming this video, they started talking about an event called Playlist Live, which I'd heard about before, and they'd mentioned like, hey, you should go, but I was kind of like, I was like, I don't really want to like spend the money. I don't really know what this thing is. Like,
so
go, you'll have fun. I
know, when I was out there, he and Seth were really pushing for like, no, you got to go to Playlist Live. Like, you have to come with us. We already got this place, and you can room with Elise, who is another one of our friends.
Yeah, because CJ's the one that had gotten the place. CJ had hooked up the place, and
CJ's
like,
another mutual
you guys
friend.
should all stay.
Yeah, who we'd done collaborations with. So they'd put that in my head, and I was like, maybe. So then CJ calls me, and he's like, yeah, like, you really need to come out. We can work it out and everything. So I was finally like, okay, so many people are telling me to go to this event. I'm just gonna go to this event. We're just gonna do it.
Sucked it up and went.
So this is now April, and Playlist Live was in Orlando, Florida.
Yes, Orlando. So
we went down to Playlist Live, and we were just a group of friends. Zach was in the group, I was in the group, and at this point, this is kind of where we were like, you were the group. At this point was when we were both kind of like catching the feels, you know?
I already had the feels,
catching
y'all.
Feels. I was in the process of catching feels.
She had them, she just had to find out that she had them.
Well, going into this trip, I was like, oh, this is going to be super interesting. I'm really nervous to see how this plays out. Like, I don't know if we should talk about it, or, because at this point we kind of what? I mean, you talked about it, and I kind of shot it down. I was like, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, she friends
you live in California.
For months.
To the zone you go.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
What? What?
What was that?
To the zone you go.
I guess
the friends. It wasn't for cereal though. It wasn't serious. It was just, you know, circumstances. So we get to Playlist Live. No, what are you doing?
We're in the kitchen, by the way, guys.
What are you doing?
Just felt like putting an ice cube in your hand. Hold that for the
rest of the video. For your burn?
No, hold that for the rest of the video. Don't let it melt.
Why? Put it down your back.
Hold it in your shirt. Seems like a good idea.
What does he do when he's sitting next to the fridge?
Nailed it.
Just get some ice. You never know when you'll need it. So we're at Playlist. We're all hanging out together as a group. And I don't know how I should say this next part because I'm not a jealous person at all, really. This kind of relationship would not work if either of us were, just because of the nature of what we do, and we're just so out there, you know? He's like meeting up with all of his YouNow friends and like Instagram friends who are like these gorgeous models, and I'm just over here like, hi guys. I still didn't know how to do makeup at all. I was like YouTubing tutorials. I was YouTubing tutorials like, how do I look like these people?
Were you actually doing that while you were there? Are you serious?
Me and Elise were getting ready and we're like, man, we gotta take this up. Everybody's like getting all gorgeous and we're like in the bathroom like, alright, let's make cheekbones appear out of nowhere.
Did you borrow anybody's makeup?
Elise helped me out a little bit. She was like, I know how to make your forehead looks smaller. I'm like, help, good. So these feelings start coming out of nowhere that I didn't even know that I had, and I was like, oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Dang.
That's
where the story ends.
Very last day of Playlist. So we're there for 2 days. I'm realizing I'm catching all these feels. I'm like, okay. So then the last day arrives. We had a little wine and we started talking and everything just came out. And you kind of said to me everything you were feeling. I kind of said to you everything I was feeling. And then he just kind of went for it.
Yeah.
He was just like...
It's not like that.
It's not like that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But he just kind of went for it.
You made that so creepy.
No, it wasn't creepy at all. You know how like in the movies they say like, you know, fireworks from the first kiss? I'm like, that's a bunch of bull. Because I'd never had that happen to me before. This was truly the first time that like I got butterflies from a first kiss. I was like, oh. I was like, is it supposed to be like this? I was like, man, you a good kisser. You a good kisser, babe.
I thought the same thing, but you knew that.
What's your side of it?
My side of it was basically the same thing as you.
What were the thoughts going through your head? Cause you made the first move, so like what were you thinking?
Let me backtrack this in my head for a second.
Backtrack it up, alright?
All I remember is that you were talking about how you didn't think that you were as pretty as these other girls or as like I was just thinking like you're crazy. Like okay, for me, from my side of things, I had talked to her about like wanting to date her and wanting to have a relationship with her. Like this was like 6 months before this that I had talked to her about this. Before you like went for it, what was going through your head? I better be right about this. What if I rejected it? Like exactly. I was like, I hope I'm right about this. Like,
good luck to me. I hope this works.
I gave myself like a fist bump on my head. I was like, you got this.
And that's how we did it.
Yeah.
Just like that. Well, guys, that is the story of our first kiss. We hope you enjoyed it.
It was a story of more than just that, but you're welcome.
Well, you know, you just elaborate. You have a little
backstory.
Glimmer into our
backstory. But anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little notification bell. I don't know where the notification bell is. It's somewhere there. It's a little bell thingy. Anyways, make sure to hit that.
He doesn't even know. Wow.
I don't know.
We'll leave our Instagram and Twitter up on the screen for you guys to follow us.
There you go. Boom. There you go.
Right there. For you guys to follow us. We hope you're enjoying these videos. Leave a comment if you guys have any video recommendations, anything you want to see.
And we respond to all the comments within the first hour.
Yes,
so if you have the notification bell on and you're commenting in the first hour, we got you. You can ask weird questions too, and I'll probably give you a non-actual answer, but you can ask them.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you all next time. that music.
No, I'm just gonna keep doing it.